What is Sylvia Fowles' ethnicity, religion, and nationality, exploring her family roots and background. Before the likes of Tina Charles and Angel Reese, there was Sylvia Fowles, a 6'6" center, four-time Defensive Player of the Year who retired as the league's all-time leading rebounder. While Charles surpassed her rebounding tally in 2024, Fowles' legacy is so much more than just the boards. Fowles won 2 league titles with Minnesota and Finals MVP honors in both seasons, as well as League MVP honors in 2017. She was even an All-WNBA second-team selection in her final season at age 36. A lockdown force of her era, the 8-time All-Star is hailed as one of the W's greatest defenders, and the Lynx have already lifted her jersey to the rafters. Let's look at the background behind the legend as she gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. Where is Sylvia Fowles from? What's her nationality? Sylvia Shakiria Fowles was born on October 6, 1985, in Miami, Florida, to Iridio Fowles. Fowles grew up in some of the rougher neighborhoods of Miami. Iridio, her mother, held down 3 jobs to take care of her 5 children, but Fowles turned the family around. Her basketball career began at Miami Edison, where she made headlines by dunking as a freshman. She went on to lead the Red Raiders to 2 state championships in her freshman and sophomore seasons, and a berth in the state semifinals as a junior. She even took her talents to the international stage. With the stars and stripes on her chest, she powered Team USA to a glittering haul of 4 Olympic golds. So the Lynx legend is American by nationality. What is Sylvia Fowles' ethnicity? Sylvia Fowles is ethnically African American. That has been a component that heavily affected her career and her branding, according to Fowles and her colleague, Sue Bird. It has been frustrating to do everything right and be so consistent throughout the years and not get the credit, Fowles has said. But at some point, you also have to let it go because if I held on to it, I would walk around being angry. In contrast to Bird, who enjoyed better sponsorship deals and more recognition. I pass as a straight woman. Small and, therefore, not intimidating compared to Syl, who is black, dark-skinned and of a certain stature. Yeah, that is 100% at play here. Bird said. Fowles has paved the way for the change, having called out the marketing. 80% of us are black women, and you have to figure out how to market those black women. I don't think we do that quite well. Today, we see the brand value the likes of Aya Wilson and Angel Reese enjoy. What is Sylvia Fowles' religion? The religious affiliation of Fowles is not of public knowledge. However, she has expressed a belief in reincarnation in an ESPN interview. I do believe in reincarnation, Fowles says. And if I do come back, I think I'd like to come back as an animal. Either an eagle or an elephant. I would love that. Fowles has always been rather fascinated by death, even studying mortuary science via online classes at the American Academy McAllister Institute, known as the Harvard of Mortuary Schools. That's the path she chose after moving from basketball. My main goal of going into mortuary is how I give you a positive outlook on your loved ones. That's only a heavy responsibility, she says, to people who don't understand it. Fowles continues to work towards the goal of becoming a funeral director.